If you're a business owner or entrepreneur and you're looking to sell your business and you get a letter of intent and it says reasonable cooperation, what does it mean and why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Sylvan coming to you live from Consulting Secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and business and a fantastic day to talk about you. Okay, so you got sent a letter of intent, a letter of intent contract, a letter of intent agreement. People call them different things. An LOI, a letter of intent. We want to buy your company. And you're reading through the clause, and one of the clauses in there, it says reasonable cooperation. And so here's what happens sometimes. I went through a deal probably 6 months ago where in the LOI it said reasonable cooperation. And we talked to the business owner and said, here is a list of items that we're going to need to validate the information you gave us, right? We just need proof. We need proof. That's all we're asking for. And so the business owner said, sure, we'll get it to you. And then a week goes by, didn't hear nothing, so shoot an email. Hey, to be on time for this LOI, for it to execute it, we need to have everything done in a timely manner. Get an email back, yeah, we'll get to it. And so we go, hey, we got the team waiting. We got people, we got deals on deck that we're slating. We're gonna move yours back, and we're gonna say, hey, we might have to terminate this agreement because you're not getting us the documentation in the time you need. So this goes on for like 6 weeks. And so reasonable consideration means, hey, I'm willing to get you the documentations, get you access, get you the things that you need so that you can validate, like, hey, you're giving me a sum of money for my company, for MyCo. We're just going to validate that information and make sure that it's accurate and be on time. So there were things going on in this person's life that were making it strenuous for them to get us the documentation. And it almost got to the point where we said, hey, we're going to hit the termination clause. We're going to end this thing. It's just not working out. And they finally got us the documentation that was needed. And we took a look at it. It put a little bit of pressure on the team to get things done. But at the same time, you got to be aware that there's things that happen in your life. There's things that happen in their life, in the purchaser's life. There's a timetable. You want to stick to it. So here's the thing. If you're looking to sell your business in the next 0 to 36 months and you want some help, if you're doing $2 million a year in revenue with a 10% profit margin, you should absolutely reach out to the Deal Hotline, 888-DEAL-919, 888-DEAL-919, and a member of my team will get back to you. No deal is too big. So reasonable cooperation, somebody may say, hey, just give us access to, and let's just go through a list of things, right? It could be company information, like your corporate books. Like there's a lot of times where we're like, hey, let's look at your charter. Let's look at your corporation. Let's look at your stock certificates. And they're like, what? Let's look at your minutes. Let's make sure that everything is on the up and up. Oh, well, we haven't done that in 2 or 3 years. Like these are all things that you should absolutely positively make sure that are all taken care of in the right way so that when it comes to the time, all that information is taken care of, okay? Reasonable cooperation just says, I'm going to help. Here's what we need. I'm going to help. Now, there is a point where there's unreasonable cooperation, where you're asked for a whole bunch of stuff and you're like, I have given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, X, Y, Z, A, B, C. And at the end of the day, like, what more do you need? Okay, you need just one more thing. So the question is, are you dragging your feet or do you really need this? And it's okay for you at some point to be like, hey, do you really need all this information? What's going on here? We're trying to cooperate, but like, can you not make a decision based upon everything you have? Like, you don't need my birth certificate. You don't need the information on my firstborn kid. At some point, we got to say, hey, look, we've done all we can. We've given you everything you got. You got to make your decision based upon what we've given. I've been on both sides of this, just so you know. I was helping a company probably about a year ago, and the parent company of the private equity fund kept saying, we want more, we want more, we want more. And the seller that I was working with was like, look, I'm to the point of I just don't want to do this anymore. And so occasionally, it is possible for you to get burned out as a seller saying, I really don't want to be a part of this. I really don't want to do it. But there is a list of things that the people do need for due diligence to make things happen. You got 1 of 3 things to do from here. Just 1 of 3. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.